Hey guys, welcome back to No Kitchen Name. It's me, Ella. Today, oh no, I'm gonna put a sticker here. I just noticed the TV's in the background and it's playing a movie. Anyways, what was I saying? Today is Yarnmas day. Today's Thursday. 18? I didn't do a video yesterday because life is crazy with young children. I'm sure a lot of you know that. But anyways, I want to hop on here real quick. June just fell asleep. It's been a really long day. Really long night, really long day. It's going to be a really long night again tonight, but it's okay. I've been crocheting, so it's okay. So, yesterday, it was a nice day outside. It was in the 50s. Me and Sissy went outside for a little while. I crocheted another Bigfoot. Where is your foot at? Okay, let's see here. I made this one first, right? I'll link the pattern down below. It's Etsy pattern. You gotta purchase it. Then I made this one, so now I got two of them. They're so cute. This is with that Naughty Pony yarn that was gifted. So nice. So I got two of them, and then I made another one. He's not done, obviously, but he's all the way. He's ready to be put together, you know. This is how much I have of the rusty brown color left. And this is how much I have of the darker brown color left. So I did pretty good at using that. I'll use these scrap balls to make like little spiders or something. I'll figure out something to make with them. I always do. And then today, I wanted to work on one of the other new patterns that I purchased. I'm so excited. Okay, are you ready? This is a Xenomorph. If you don't know what that is, it's from a movie series. I think it started in the 1980s, but they made more movies in the 90s, and they made more recently. It's also the Predator, Alien versus Predator, all those things. He's so cool. There is sewing involved. You have to sew the head to the body. You have to sew the back part of the head to the front part of the head. You have to sew these spikes on. The tail and the legs are crocheted in. And it's actually a pretty easy pattern. It looks a little complicated. The lip thing is crocheted on. And then his teeth, he don't have eyes because they don't have eyes, I don't think. Anyways, I made him. I link it also. This is also an Etsy pattern. And then I had to make, the baby. I've made one of these before for my brother. This is called a face hugger. In the movie, they grab onto your face and their tail goes down your throat and plants eggs into your body. So I made that. There's also this is a free Instagram pattern. I'll also link it below. There's also a egg pattern with this one. I think I'm gonna make the egg to put this in. I think it was so cute. This is a niche thing. When I take it to a market, first of all, it's gonna be like 50 bucks because it was a lot of work. And it was a brand new skein of yarn, and this is how much I got left. So it took probably 2/3 of the yarn. And it was a little difficult, you know, it was intermediate. But yeah, I think, you know, like the right person will see this and know exactly what it is and want it. And then I'm going to put the little baby by it with the egg. I think it'd be so cute. Maybe make it like a set, I don't know. But yeah, it's got the pointy tail. In the movie, their tails are like up behind them and they hit you with it. But I haven't seen those movies in forever. But I do remember watching them a lot with my brother as like teenagers. The original ones. But yeah, I think it turned out so good. Anyways, I'll link the pattern down below. And the black, I could probably get 1 or 2 Mothman, the little size one, out of this ball. So I'm actually going to try to do that because then I can know in the future, okay, out of one skein of this, I can get one of the Xenomorphs and insert a number of Mothman bodies. Because the little Mothman bodies don't take much black, really. Anyways, I got them done. So I've been crocheting a lot of weird monsters this week. Bigfoots, aliens. Got to finish this Bigfoot up, and I want to make the egg for that alien. So that's in my little whip basket that I carry around the house with me. Also, I need to open up my scrap balls. I didn't open up yesterday's or today's. Both of the ones I grabbed out are missing their little sticker. So I'm going to open those real quick. So we'll just say this was yesterday's. And then we'll say this one was today's. Okay, so yesterday would be brown, which was fitting. because I was working on this guy yesterday. It kind of matches. And today's is a blue, navy blue color. So I'll be putting these two in my blanket the next time I work on it. I haven't worked on it. I didn't work on it yesterday and I haven't worked on it today. But I need to pick it up and work on it. Also, I printed off a hat pattern. When I was at my second to last market, the one that was in a barn, the one that made us sick, I seen a bunch of little kids walking around with crochet hats on. I don't know if they purchased them there or if they just happened to have them. But it was one of those hats you could tell it was made in a panel and then you like put it together and sew it and cinch it up the top. One of those kind of hats. And over the top it had a bunch of curly cues. And I thought it was so cute. And I was like, next year, because I want to start making more hats to take to my winter markets because they're popular. A lot of people looked at my hats. And I feel like if I had had more hats, people would have bought them. So I just Googled crochet hat with curly cue on top, and it brought up the Delaney hat. The issue with that is it brought up like 50 different patterns, all called the Delaney hat. Some of them were free, some of them were paid. This one that I printed off is a screenshot. You could tell because of this. Someone else screenshotted it, and it was shared in the Facebook group. Random Acts of Crochet and Knit Kindness. I think it's what it's called. It was shared in there. And it's got 0 to 3 month, 3 to 6 month, 6 to 12 month, toddler, child, and adult. And it was such a cute hat. I really want to make something for my markets next year. I was thinking I could maybe make a few baby size, like maybe 5 baby size, 5 toddler size, 5 child size, 5 adult size, in a whole array of colors, and have them out on one of my tables. Because between now and March, which is when my markets start back up, I'm wanting to revamp my booth setup, you know. I want to get rid of those wire grids. They're really handy. I like having them, and they do it for a good setup, but they're really a pain in the butt to take apart and put together. So I'm wanting to just slowly, you know, upgrade. And I'd like to get some kind of pegboard type thing, grid maybe, that I could hang hats and bigger amigurumis, like the snakes and things from. And I feel like hats would do good. I sold a lot of bucket hats in the warmer days, and on the colder nights, people were looking at my hats, but I think they wanted beanies. So I think it'd be cool to have beanies available for all ages. So I'm going to try to work on that between, you know, I got like a year to make hats. I can, you know, what would that be? 5, 10, 15, 20 hats? I could do that easily. Anyways, I can't really link that pattern below because I did get it off of that Facebook group. You have to be a member of that group. So you could just join that. Or you could just Google crochet Delaney hat, and it brought up YouTube tutorials, free blog posts, and then also kinds that you can purchase. So I don't know who the original person who made the Delaney hat is, but it's been copied a lot, or I don't know if it's copied, but you know, people started making their own versions of it. But it's really cool because you make it in like a panel, and as you make it, you put the curly cues on it as you go. They're crocheted in. So at the end, you just sew up the seam and cinch up the top, and it's done. I thought that was neat. But, yeah, so I don't really have any yarn. I'd have to buy yarn, I don't know, for it, but I thought I might, because the ones I saw was like, it looked like, I love this yarn, the kind of yarn that looks like it's tie-dyed or something. I can't remember. It's been so long since I bought any of that yarn. I can't remember what kind it is, but it looks like it's got white specks in it amongst the colors, so it looks like it was hand-dyed, but it's probably not. It looked like that yarn that both of those kids were wearing. It was 2 separate families. So I want to go maybe to Hobby Lobby one day and get just a couple balls of yarn and make a few just to see how I like it. Because it also does look like it is crocheted in the back loop. Yeah, it is. It's half double crochets in the back loops. So it gives it like ridged effect, you know. What's that word called? It's not ripple. What is that called? Like at your cuff. I don't know. Maybe it is ripple. But anyways, yeah. So that's what I've been doing. It's just been crazy few days with my kids, specifically the little one. As I've mentioned before, she's given me a run for my money. That's the only expression I can think of. She's difficult. It's not it's not hard, but it's different. It's a lot different than when Jessie was little. And yeah, but anyways, we're getting ready for Christmas, of course, as everyone is. Also getting ready for her birthday. I ordered all her birthday gifts, and they're supposed to be coming. One's at the post office right now. The other ones are supposed to come this weekend. I gotta get wrapping paper for that. Her birthday's the end of January. It's actually on Australia Day. But January's always kind of hard for us because my husband is a blue-collar guy, so he misses a lot of work. The end of December, early January. And her birthday just happens to be in January. So, I always try to get as much prepped as I can before January for her birthday. But anyways, yeah. My little brother's birthday is this Sunday. He is a month older than June. So we got his party to go to and all kinds of stuff this week. Tomorrow we're going to go look at Christmas lights with my mother-in-law. Yep, I got to go grocery shopping tomorrow. I got to go back to Sam's Club because we bought something and it doesn't work, so we got to take it back. Just always things. But anyways, I'll link all these patterns I talked about down below. I'll try to link this below if I can. I don't know if I can link it, but I'll try. I didn't take any clips today, I don't think. I did take a few yesterday of me working on this. One of these. Oh, I did take a little bit of me working on this alien earlier. But I don't know if it's anything worth sharing. But yeah, I'll put these in my cart and I'll work on them at some point. And right now I think I'm just going to go sit and play a game or something for a little while. And just zone out for a little bit. And I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow in Yarnmas Day 19. And at some point I will do a No Catch Name episode. I haven't done one in a couple weeks. It's just because I haven't had the time or energy. But yeah, I will see you guys later.